Salt Lake City is gearing up for a significant transformation in its approach to climate action, especially with the upcoming Winter Olympics in 2034. This is not just a routine update. It's a bold step towards a sustainable future that could set a precedent for other cities. More than 2 decades ago, Salt Lake City first introduced climate policies, coinciding with its inaugural hosting of the Winter Olympics and Paralympics. Fast forward to today, and the city is ready to build upon those foundational efforts as it prepares to welcome the Winter Games once again. On Monday, city officials introduced an ambitious initiative named Climate Forward SLC. https www.slc.gov/sustainability/climate-forward, which aims to tackle pressing climate challenges head-on. The primary objective of this initiative is to develop a comprehensive plan that aligns with the city's existing commitment to reduce greenhouse gas emissions by a staggering 80% over the next 15 years. This plan also seeks to enhance air quality and address other critical climate-related issues, such as drought and wildfires that impact local neighborhoods. The timeline for this new plan is set for completion within the next year, with the hope of adoption by mid-2026. In a time when various levels of government are pulling back on initiatives aimed at reducing pollution and combating climate change, it's crucial for local governments to take the lead. And that's exactly what we're doing, stated Salt Lake City Mayor Erin Mendenhall. The effects of air pollution, wildfires, drought, and extreme heat are felt throughout Salt Lake City, impacting our health, resilience, economy, and the overall well-being of our families. The Climate Forward SLC initiative outlines 3 pivotal goals that will guide the planning process. First, it reaffirms the city's commitment to achieving 100% renewable energy by 2030, alongside the ambitious target of an 80% reduction in emissions by 2040. These goals were initially established in the city's most recent climate policy, adopted merely a decade ago. https www.slc.gov/sustainability, and last updated in 2019. Since then, Salt Lake City has made notable strides, including the launch of the 80-megawatt Elektron solar farm in Tooele County. https://slc.gov/sustainability /www.ksl.com/article 5105165/ Salt Lake's largest renewable energy initiative is now operational after several snags, which became operational last year. This facility is instrumental in meeting approximately 80% to 85% of the electricity needs for municipal buildings. Additionally, the city opened a new airport in 2020, which has earned LEED Gold certification. https://www.ksl.com/50242340/8287 for its energy efficiency, water conservation, and emission reduction efforts. Moreover, Salt Lake City has expanded public transit options, increased the number of bike lanes, and installed more electric vehicle charging stations. However, the city's population has surged from an estimated 195,000 in 2016 to nearly 218,000 in 2024, according to the Census Bureau. This growth, coupled with the expansion of the airport and the establishment of an inland port, https://www.ksl.com/news/stream Utah Inland Port, has led to a significant increase in transportation activity, including more planes, trains, and automobiles. The updated Climate Action Plan aims to address the changes and challenges that have emerged over the past decade. It seeks to identify and fill in the gaps in ongoing actions necessary to achieve the city's climate goals. As stated on the city's website, officials emphasize that the plan will focus on strategies that not only cut emissions, but also save money, create jobs, and foster healthier, more resilient neighborhoods. To ensure community involvement in this planning process, city officials have launched both in-person and online surveys, shape/slc.gov/en/projects/climate/forward/new. Phase ID A23B2DA AD5475A4876CAF to gather public feedback. These surveys invite residents to express their views on various city-wide issues, including the significance of climate change, the types of disasters that concern them most, the emission-reducing technologies they would consider, and how to overcome barriers to accessing these technologies. The survey, https://shape/slc.gov/en/projects, will remain open until October 31st, providing ample opportunity for residents to share their thoughts. We genuinely want to hear your ideas and concerns as we align our strategies to reduce pollution and enhance the city's resilience to climate impacts, said Debbie Lyons, Salt Lake City Sustainability Director. City officials plan to analyze the survey results in November, which will inform the development of the Climate Forward SLC plan. This plan will then be presented to the Salt Lake City Council for consideration and potential adoption next year. As Salt Lake City embarks on this ambitious journey, it raises an important question. Can local governments truly lead the charge against climate change when larger entities are stepping back? What are your thoughts on the effectiveness of local initiatives in combating global issues? We invite you to share your opinions in the comments.